Arthur's TV-free week is certainly a very interesting and very fun episode of Arthur. It's the first segment of the seventh episode of the second season, and the children in Elwood City have been tasked with having an entire week free from television. And if they succeed, they get a little badge which looks like a television. And it's just a little personal challenge to see if they can do it. And a lot of them, apart from Binky, are very keen to do this and to kind of rise to the challenge. Not so much because they want to not have TV for a week, but because obviously they're trying to be better than each other and prove that they can do it and they can succeed with this. And needless to say, a lot of them find it very difficult. We get to see a little bit of Francine struggling, but for the most part, we focus on Arthur and Buster and how difficult they find it to go a week without television. And I love the concept of this and seeing families having to work together. We even see Arthur's parents struggling to go without television, not just because they want the television, but because it's so much easier to keep the peace between their children if they just watch television instead. I definitely think it's something that children should try and do more frequently. Of course, I personally hate it. Well, I feel like I'd hate it. I never actually watch television that often, but I do watch films on streaming, Netflix, whatever. So if we were to kind of lump all of those things together, then I think I would go a bit stir crazy. Because I watch things when I'm doing other things. If I just and I'm not a big fan of music, so if I had to sit in silence for an entire week, it might drive me a bit insane. So I feel their pain. Buster in particular had a hard time with it, and I was, emotionally invested to see if they would succeed. It took a direction I wasn't expecting at certain points, which worked very well. It was very entertaining. I thought it was a very enjoyable segment that made me think. Made me think about whether or not I could do it. Made me think that maybe it's something schools could encourage more often. Obviously, it's kind of hard to police that, but a little bit of honesty goes a long way in trusting that children mean what they say. I really enjoyed it. Arthur's TV free week is definitely a relatable, exciting, and unpredictable episode of Arthur.